Hello and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. We are here for Friday Night Fights, where we are watching Rampage live.
Yes. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. War games. Okay. Honestly, the best deal Triple H can do. Can we get William Regal just for 2 spots? That's what I'm saying. Twice. Just twice. And that's it. That's all we need him for.
I don't know, Blue. It's only 7:00 here.
You know what? It's 10 p.m. on a Friday.
I know y'all tired.
This week has felt like shit. Oh, God.
We get Christian Cage and Jungle Boy. These guys are going to be talking. What does Mr. Cage have to say?
All the things.
It's always a good promo. Christian's always a good promo.
Yeah. What officially is the timeline now for his arm to heal? Like, we talking about 3 more months, 2 more months?
I honestly don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to check on that. Does anybody know?
Like, I'm asking because we need to wrap this up. We need to
wrap this up.
We need to wrap this storyline up. Someone needs to get beat, and this feud needs to end.
No, this feud needs to end.
We're getting slow burned here. I'm going to guess Revolution.
You said slow burn. I say, please stop.
Tony Khan likes long-term storytelling.
Tony Khan likes a lot of things that we shouldn't enjoy.
This is long term, but not on purpose. Like he got hurt, and they're trying to weigh this out, but it's like, nah, man. How much time you got on the arm? If you got 3 more months.
Well, Blue, he was he was something else, not Luchasaurus in Lucha Underground.
Vibora?
Yeah.
Vibora. So thanks to everyone tuning in. We appreciate you. Please comment. We like to be interactive here. We want to know your opinions and your input. Hit that like button. It helps. Please subscribe if you're not already. I think we're at 29. Love to hit 30 subscribers and keep going. So please subscribe. Helps out the channel immensely.
Has his mask always had the white spots on it?
His mask?
Yeah.
I think it's a slightly different mask. Yeah, I think it's a slightly different mask since he's gone heel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I know it was green and yellow. Now it's black and white.
Is he trying to get props for the Wakanda Forever?
I was thinking NWO.
Did anybody see that today?
I'm not emotionally ready.
Disney are some punks. I'll say that. Disney are some straight up punks. So I work at AMC, right? So I get free tickets. But no, Wakanda's out. I gotta wait till Tuesday for the free ticket. I'm like, are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? This one free ticket is not gonna make a difference of your $1 million box office weekend.
So Blue confirms face mask is green and the heel mask is black.
I was asking about the white spots, not the color. The white spots.
I think the white spots are just on the black mask.
But I don't think the white spots were there when he this story is so combobulated. When he first turned heel and Jungle Boy did not come back yet. I think it was.
Oh, okay. Okay, that might be true.
Was that only 2 months ago?
Jungle Boy's been back for a minute. Yeah.
It feels so much longer.
God.
Started at Road Rager.
So that was July?
July? I was going to say June, July. Yeah. So it's 6 months ago?
I feel so old.
5 months?
4.
It makes me feel like it's been
You were close.
It feels like years instead of months.
We've gone through 2 seasons. It was summer, now it's winter here. So,
I still can believe we're in November. Honestly, I'm like, what?
right?
Bro, we gotta be in December. It's already the 11th.
It was 80 degrees yesterday. It's 40 degrees today.
Damn.
That's
It's
gonna
been
be
like
tomorrow.
It's been about 35, 40 here for the last 4 or 5 days. It's cold here.
It's crazy where I live. We get heat waves and then we get cold spells. Barbecue weather one day, hide underneath the covers the next.
Every day
sick
is a
weather.
barbecue day.
You can have a rib every day. You really can. You don't need weather for that.
I don't eat pork or beef, so.
What did you have at the bar? Oh, chicken, barbecue chicken.
Chicken, deer, bear, rabbit, snake if it's in season, jackfruit. Yeah. There's a lot of different things you put in the grill. And they're
But
all
you could always grill fish too, but I do prefer my fish fried.
it doesn't hit right with the the Texas Pete. It don't hit right. Okay, so thank God Christian is talking for Luchasaurus.
Cause that was a long behind.
My TV's on mute, so of course I haven't heard anything they said.
I mean, just in general, Luchasaurus is not a good promo.
He's not a good talker.
Which is weird because on Big Brother he was good at it. I don't know what happens. Maybe the mask takes away his ability to talk.
But probably his character, like the whole I'm the big mean tall dinosaur.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure what the dinosaur's supposed to say.
It's like
Rawr. Like
not rawr.
That means I love you in Dinosaur though. Oh, love, it's not. It's really not at all. Ever again in AEW. But you can find him in doing not in MMA, but like announcing for MMA. Because he can't fight. So
I did see that he is announcing for MMA.
But welcome, new viewer. Please
welcome,
stay.
new viewer. That's right. Please stay. Enjoy. Hit that like button. Please subscribe.
Please share.
Please share.
All the good things.
Oh, Death Triangle.
I'm not there yet.
No, sorry. They're talking. They're just backstage.
Oh. Can they please gimmick these things for this boy?
By any means necessary.
That would have been hilarious. That thing cracked because he hit it with a hammer. Like, oh, I guess it wasn't real metal. Okay.
It's all plastic. It's all. That'd be hysterical.
Gold is a soft metal, though. It is possible to dent it.
This is an interesting match. Brian Cage versus Dante Martin.
I'm invested enough in it. I wish I would have seen Dante more on my television, but we'll digress. Oh, nah. What's name? Okay.
Prince Nana?
Prince Nana. What's name? I'm sorry.
Considering WWE owns that trademark, no, I am not at all.
What? Wait, let me.
I imagine Tony Khan was pretty excited for this match.
I still want to know what that means. But
I saw on Twitter that it means you know.
I don't have Twitter, so
It means, you know, the P part of a fupa. That's how.
What?
That's what I heard that it's slang for. But I don't know. It's not my culture.
What's slang for?
I never heard that.
What Uzi really means in Samoan?
I also heard that it didn't mean anything. I'm not taking that chance.
All right.
I need confirmation. I need an interview. I need.
I have no idea.
It means the boom.
I mean, it says it means the
Boom
boom
cat?
boom.
You feel? See, I could flip it. I could flip it real quick right now, but I'm not.
It's also too close to the word that it could be. So you cannot keep up and say it. So I just don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
See, just add a V in there. You feeling the Uzi? See, I'm sorry.
Lucy.
And there you go. There you go.
Oh man. What is Dante Martin about to do here? Something.
Something awesome.
Here we
Probably.
go.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I like Brian Cage. I like Dante Martin.
Like, it's so weird that, like, yes, yay, we've seen more Brian Cage. Boo, he has lost. Yay, he's in a tournament though. Boo, because he lost. Like, I don't understand this. I don't understand the setup though. If we're gonna be in a tournament, he could.
Did you say yay? More Brian Cage?
I'm just saying he's doing his thing in the ring. He is doing his thing in the ring.
I don't mind him in the
Give
ring.
him that.
I don't mind him in the ring. It's the other parts.
It depends on his opponent. Blue, I don't know. It could be a double entendre. I don't know.
Yo, Oos means brother. Usi is something totally different.
No, I thought Oos was short for brother because Uso means brother.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
You know what? I'm not watching Total Divas again.
That really was a bomb. Now, yeah, it was a bombshell until it went totally focused on the Bellas. It was.
I don't have a problem with Brian Cage's promos. You think he's a bad promo, Sammy? I know CM just doesn't like him in general, so I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to Sammy.
I like him. I have my days where I like him. It's just not one of those days today.
Because like you said, he's good in the ring. It's just the other parts. I don't have any issue with him anywhere personally. I mean, he's not the greatest promo. He's not The Rock, but I mean, he's not bad. He's not Luchasaurus.
He does.
I don't know. I might prefer Luchasaurus on the mic.
Wow.
Because he's like big, but his voice sounds like a little girl. Blanky
What's a brute? You know what? We're not doing this today.
Say it. Mute yourself and say it.
What is that? Oh,
Boosie?
Lucy with a B.
Boosie with the B. With the B.
And you know what that is.
If y'all smell what the Uzi is cooking.
You do know what that is, right?
I don't.
It's short for boy.
All right, we are off the rails here. All right.
The more you know.
The less you want to know.
All right. Okay.
I don't know what to tell y'all.
Let's stay out of that one.
Oh my gosh.
I will admit Brian Cage's haircut is terrible.
Worse or better than Sheamus after he did the Turtles movie?
I don't think anything can top that.
Sheamus's was kind of cool. Like his Brian Cage's is just bad.
Like, at least he got paid for it. At least he got paid
Right?
for it.
Sean Spears isn't very good either.
No, it's not.
But he also looks so douchey that his haircut doesn't really
It
bother
works
me. It's
It
just his
works for
face.
Sean. It does.
for his character.
Sean needs a douchey haircut. Hey Hassan, happy Veterans Day. Thanks for
What's up,
joining
boo
us.
boo?
Who do you guys think will win?
I
I
want
think
Dante to win just because I want him to get a push. I think
Yeah.
Paige will win, but I don't know what they'll do after that. But
All right,
so
I'm gonna
interesting.
get my Big E on.
What is that?
It's a bag of something crumpling.
Popcorn.
Oh,
ooh.
Yeah, I have a feeling Brian Cage. will win.
Cheetos, cheddar, jalapeno.
Oh,
nobody was gonna tell me that Bow Wow still going at Jade. No, nobody was gonna talk about that.
you
Right?
know, I don't know. I just found out what Brucey means. Like, is he trying to get at her, or is he trying to get his like? Is he trying to go at her? Like, you ain't fine anyway. That's stupid foolishness.
Yo, at Jade Cargill. So you was at the same arena yesterday that I'm playing tonight, and skipped out of town so fast. I wanted to see that slow ass kick in person. Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning. One, what arena is Bow Wow booking?
Okay, not just you know what $5 means. Not just Bow Wow. The Millennium Tour.
Didn't they cancel that?
You know, I don't know.
Because Omarion was like, you know what? No.
Man,
I was gonna say
Marion.
you mean he's opening for someone who sold out an arena.
AKA Yin Yang, like the Millennium Tour. I would just go for Yin Yang. That's really the main one I want to go see.
Oh, unfortunately, I think
Wait, now I'm there.
Oh, if y'all want to laugh, go look at Jade's timeline as she gathers Bow Wow and Nyla. It's beautiful.
I'll have to check that out.
It's just why, like certain stuff you get into, you kind of predict the outcome, right? I don't get what Bow Wow thinks he's gonna get from going at Jake. Like, you're not gonna come out better, boo boo. You're not. It's...
That was a good match. I mean, I assumed that Brian Cage was gonna win.
It was a decent opener.
Yeah, I mean Dante looked okay. I don't think they gave him enough time. Oh, Hook.
Now, see, I wouldn't mind this.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like it's been a minute since we've seen Hook. Maybe not, but it feels like it's been at least a couple weeks.
The last thing was the bougie dude that had money was trying to buy the title off of him.
Ari
That
Davari, yeah,
was...
the Trustbuster guy, right?
Was that
Yeah.
the last thing?
I
think
don't
it was
know.
the last thing. And in fact, that was like 2 months ago, honestly.
Does seem like it's been a while.
Duh. But yeah, I wouldn't mind him versus Moriarty.
Yeah. I'm up for that, for sure.
Like it's one of the things. Like, okay, no, nothing has to be grand. We just need programs for everyone. Like Dante, like he don't need to be in the title picture, but I do want to see a story on the freaking TV show for him.
Yeah, I agree. Although, like I've said in the past, like if this is competition and these guys' goal is the title, the only storyline you need in many situations is I want a shot at the title. Like, I mean, or I'm trying to earn my shot at the title. Like, I mean, yeah, you can have other storylines like this is my best friend, he stabbed me in the back, or blah, 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 blah. But really, I mean, you guys are all competing to be title holders, right? So, I mean, the underlying story is that everyone wants to compete for the title. So, in theory, that should be more than enough motivation, right? Like,
yeah.
Should be.
Operative word. Should
I mean,
be.
don't get me wrong. I like my soap opera storylines as well, but
Yeah. But those take a lot to be put. Like now that's long term
yeah,
story booking at best.
and it's hard to do well. Like,
It is.
you know, I just assume just tell me that this guy wants a shot at the title and that's what he's working for, so that's why he's wrestling this guy, and I'm happy with that. I mean, that's more than adequate motivation for me. Not everyone needs some sort of bizarre
No,
out there motivation.
and that's the beautiful thing about tournaments because tournaments, all right, end goal, all
Yeah,
right, who's up,
yeah,
all right, fight. Like
yeah.
it really is that simple and it really is that easy.
I agree. That's one of the things I like about New Japan. They do a lot of tournament format shows. I like that.
Sam, what you just putting the popcorn?
Hot sauce.
You said
killing me.
that's why you don't.
That's what you do, ain't it?
Yes.
I can't
Either
do
that
it.
or nacho cheese.
I don't have no nacho cheese.
I can't do either.
Easy to make.
Out of my popcorn.
Surprisingly.
You have to. Oh no, it's so okay. It's
Just
so
butter
good.
and salt.
Okay, what about puff corn?
I don't think I've ever had puff corn.
Like the Cheetos puff corn?
Well, that's what I got.
Yeah, I've
It's
never
not
had it. I've never
puff
actually had
corn,
it.
it's like puffed rice or the pirate's booty.
Oh,
I've had pirates booties. Yeah,
Oh.
I've had those.
no, this is
Okay.
like popcorn, but it is from Cheetos.
Yeah, I haven't had that yet. I have not had the Cheeto popcorn.
I like the Cheetos puff corn.
But I've
y'all
had
remember
pirates
the
booties for
Cheetos
sure.
with the tic-tac-toes with like the X's and O's?
You know what I remember? I remember it was like a couple of years ago. And I'm so mad they got rid of it. It was a hot mixed bag where they had the Cheetos. They had the pinwheels. Then it had
Oh,
the
I can tell you why
Cheetos.
they got rid of that.
Why?
Partially because teachers got together and we banded together about that shit.
Why? Why would y'all get rid of that?
10-year-old motherfuckers coming in, eating that for breakfast and then drinking soda. Do you know what the hallways smelled like? Think of the mustiest, stankiest smell that you have ever smelled and multiply it by 20,000. It smelled like hot, funky, disgusting, ain't washed in 3 months, halfway dead ass. That's what it smelled.
I mean, when I was in high school, the most edible thing that we had were oranges. So I ate oranges for breakfast and lunch.
We were like literally, because I used to like teach in DC. So there was like bodegas, there was corner stores, there was restaurants, there was everything.
I didn't have none of
For
that. No.
breakfast. You can get it for breakfast. Look, I grew up in a place that technically is not a town, but somebody's mama will bring us some cheese biscuits and we could all eat that. No, these children would come and it'd be an endless bag. It'd be like the grandma's bag from Halloween Town full of those and Takis.
Takis.
Oh man, now
Nobody
tacos
was
are still a
learning.
thing.
You couldn't learn. You couldn't smell. You couldn't breathe. The little stomachs was tore slam up. No.
Are y'all on this House of Black vignette?
The
Yes,
little tree monsters are back.
not the little tree monsters.
Interesting.
That's what I call the little cute tree monsters. Okay, and Murphy's with them because that was a little speculation last time. Like, all right, Murphy is reincarnated with the peoples.
I heard he had visa issues.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He didn't know when he was going to get back.
I guess he worked them out.
I'm still mad at Rhea Ripley for that. How dare she?
Man,
What did Rhea do?
Oh.
Do I not want to know?
She's dating Murphy.
Okay.
She took your man, girl. She took your man.
My imaginary man, if I was single.
Man, it bees like that. So it's like, why? I don't need to know that information. Like, I know kayfabe is dead, but you don't have to tell me everything, though.
Yes, they do. Congratulations to them for being all together. Although that has to be like the weirdest conversation. So, it's story behind the dude that I'm the mommy of was also gonna be like your brother-in-law because you.
Right? That's hilarious.
This is the match I'm most looking forward to tonight.
Serpento. Well, I don't look like it's gonna be that long.
Both of these guys are really good wrestlers.
It's Bruce versus Bandito.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was okay. I thought.
Oh yeah, no, Bandito.
That was someone else. You heard me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's
No disrespect to Bandito, but it's not Serpentico.
Okay, I am sorry. The match was pointy.
Serpentico. I'm sorry, but Serpentico, Big Swole, and Lance Archer and Nyla Rose made the pandemic for all their random. I'm gonna hit somebody with a golf cart and act like it never happened.
Right.
Jeez.
Hit and run? That wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like they were hilarious during the pandemic and like right after.
What are we?
So this is a title eliminator match, right?
Has the match
but
started?
I was going to say I don't think the match has started because
Bandito never got in the ring.
Yeah, Roosh did the over the top rope.
Choke him out?
Yeah, Roosh wants to kill him. It looks like.
What did Bandito do to you?
Standing in between him and his title, duh.
Man, Latino crime.
Can't we all just get along?
Why are you be wetting your hair? See, it's a lot. We're doing a lot right now.
That's that Triple H. Got to get all wet.
They hot, girl.
You just started though. You just started.
But you also hot. You got them lights, that funky tail mat. Like it's a lot happening.
Dude breathing his hot breath on you.
Now it'd be the other way because you don't want to toss me around.
Plus, you know when your hair gets dry and you got long hair, get in your way.
Man, you can tell what's his name? Wait.
What company?
Fallen Prey dude.
Fallen Prey dude.
Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross. You can tell that he has not had hair in a minute because when he started wrestling, it was slicked back, and then I want to say 5 minutes into it, it went cocked to the side, and it's like, baby boy, I don't think you added enough mousse in your hair or wet it down because and you're new. It's been a minute. I can tell. You gotta put more moisturizer so it can last 10 minutes without going just straight up to the side and just staying like this.
That's funny. That's how we know you're new to having hair on TV.
Right? I was like, we'll teach you. You're gonna get it. It's fine.
So I'm confused. So wasn't he back? Didn't Triple H bring him back to WWE?
He's back.
But why is he wrestling in MLW then? I thought WWE didn't let people do that.
He had some dates he had to wrap up.
Okay. I was like,
so they have been letting folks wrap up their dates that they had already booked before.
Okay.
In addition, they don't want to, that whole MLW
Carl Anderson.
Right. Well, yeah, and the lawsuit with MLW. So yeah, but yeah. Everyone's trying to play nice at the moment, huh?
This is a whole new era. I knew they actually said Shinsuke is going to Japan to face the Great Muta on SmackDown. I'm like, oh wow,
interesting.
And the funny part of that is, if Tony Khan was as petty as I think he is, he could have blocked that.
Yep.
Man,
Probably.
don't
Yep.
like. This is the great like. I get the petty. I respect the petty. But this is the Muta's retirement. Don't do that to Muta. Don't do that to me.
And I don't like the petty. Like, I understand if someone's, an asshole to you, it is what it is. But, like, in general, why can't the wrestling world just get along? Why can't all promotions just share guys and let us have the matches we want to have as fans? And I
Because
just
what
don't.
happens if someone gets hurt and I have them booked for something else?
No, I get it. I mean, I understand all of it. I just think it's petty, and I just don't get it. I mean, I get it. I just don't like it.
Yeah, it's like I said, like hopefully, like we're getting closer to the one time. Yeah, like hopefully we're getting close to that one time where it's like I said, I don't need a multi go back and come forth. Like there's like one special month. This where it's like all worlds will collide and all doors
Yeah.
are opened.
Yeah.
And all my dreams come true. I don't
Sure.
need it for the whole year. Maybe it's like just for 1 month. Just give that to us. Just give it to us.
Or even just one pay-per-view would be fine. I mean, a Forbidden Door style pay-per-view where you have everybody, you get a little bit of whatever. Survivor Series-esque Forbidden Door where you can have NJPW versus WWE versus AEW versus Impact or something stupid like that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Gee. I am not ready for Full Gear next week.
It's
I assume we'll do a watch along because it's a big show. I mean,
are we?
I don't know. We probably should.
Their shows are long.
They are long. They are long. But it's going to be a good show, though.
It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a long show.
But we can talk about that more as it comes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that more next week. But
It's like we're missing people. We're missing people, and I get the whole all right. At the pay-per-view, everybody's gonna hump, but
Right.
I need foreplay though. I need foreplay. I need the build up to be bomb for me to get ready for it. Yeah, ride it with me, sis. Ride it with me. I need y'all to hype it up properly so that I can get ready for the main event. Like they're doing the best they can. I get that people are not here. But I need more. I need
Yeah.
more.
I hear
need
you.
more
People
body.
hear these things that
She said I need more foreplay.
Either cut me off because I'm doing bad, or hype me up because I'm doing good. Either which one.
We gonna need a disclaimer for Anika.
I thought, I was like, hold up, did I hear that
You're right. Yeah, no, I agree.
So, changing subject, AEW only has 4 pay-per-views a year. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I like it.
Ride this wave with me. Ride this wave with me.
I'm changing currents.
I mean, like,
ride this wave with me.
Don't get me wrong. Like, it's weird because I have mixed feelings about it because it's weird. It feels like the pay-per-view isn't as big without Omega or the Bucks. But at the same time, like, I do get tired of seeing the same guys all the time, and I want to see other guys. So, like, it's this weird kind of dynamic. I'm not totally sure where I stand. Like, as long as it's booked well, I don't have a problem with it. But I do want to watch the Young Bucks and Omega wrestle in general. I mean,
Well, Full Gear is usually the big pay-per-view of storylines changing. Either ones end and new ones begin. Like, if you look year after year, Full Gear to Full Gear, like, the seeds were sown, like, the guys who would be facing against each other in the future.
Right.
Yeah. No. It's not about more pay-per-views. I'm not going for more pay-per-views, but like Wise Man said, I just need to be booked properly. Like the whole CM Punk thing happened when in August.
Yeah.
So
September.
September, October.
August and September, yeah, I'm not sure.
So you've had a nice, decent amount of time to make this pay-per-view a hyped up one for everyone to watch, especially 50 Bloods. Like, I'm still on the whole 50, like, it's been a minute. It's just like,
Yeah, I mean, I think they've done.
Still a grip.
I think they've done a good job with Moxley and MJF. I'm excited for that match. I think they've hyped that up pretty good. But the rest of the card, yeah, it needs more build for sure.
Yeah. So,
but we have next week too, so we'll see what happens on Dynamite and Rampage next week. The two go home shows.
Yeah. I know it probably should happen, but I don't want Moxley to lose the belt just yet. I don't want it.
It has to happen. I think it has to happen.
But then the question is, who's the next, because besides Moxley, you really don't have anyone for MJF.
Hangman Page.
Yeah,
Hangman Page.
You could do Hangman. You could honestly build up. You could build up Eddie Kingston again.
Yeah. There's a number of guys, right?
There's people that could take 2 weeks and could be built up right back to where they need.
I mean, they're doing the
challenge, too. Sure. To beat and become the champion.
Beat. Because, Hangman, I don't think Heyman should lose this soon again. I think Heyman should win something before he go up against for another title. He needs some rehabilitation. He shouldn't lose just yet.
Part of me wants to say Samoa Joe.
I mean,
I could see MJF winning the title and Samoa Joe.
Now that should be a top 4 pay-per-view. That does not need to be on TV. It doesn't need to be on a TV special. It needs to be on a pay-per-view. We need to see the whole. We need to finally address the push in the wall situation. Come on.
I mean, that could be his second title that he loses that to Samoa Joe.
Second.
First, I'll say the first reign, I would go for Hangman. I could go for Kingston. I could go for, weirdly enough, Omega. Just because it'd be a weird, I got rid of Cody, now I'm going to get rid of you type of situation that I would love to see happen.
So for the reign after all of those, I'll go ahead and give it to Jungle Boy. I think by then Jungle Boy would be ready.
When does Danielson get a chance? Never?
If Brie had her way, yes. I low-key made it a joke, but I'm really believing it every time I say it. I think Brie had a deal with Danielson. She's like, all right, you can wrestle, but you can't win no titles. Because titles mean that you're gonna get stuck back into this mess and you're gonna do something stupid. So no, you can go wrestle, but you can't do nothing. You can't win no titles. Your behind's coming back, brain concussion free. Okay, I really believe that's their deal now.
I think she would be okay with him being a champion in AEW considering their schedule. But
I think he would probably be the Ring of Honor champion.
That's it.
You think he's going to beat Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor title?
Well,
not Samoa Joe. Not Samoa Joe. I meant Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
See, Lord Jesus, that's another feud needs to die.
I wanted to see Shibata versus Danielson for the All Atlantic title. That's what I thought Full Gear should have been.
I wouldn't mind that.
I understand wanting to push Orange Cassidy and everything, but come on, it wouldn't hurt Orange Cassidy losing to Shibata. No, I don't see how that hurts Orange Cassidy. I'm sorry, I don't see how that hurts Orange Cassidy losing to Shibata.
So no, I dig Shibata, I do, but I don't. So for people who don't know Shibata, I would hype him up before the match. This is one of them things where it's so Wrestle Talk said it, that Shibata actually had 2 main people that he wanted to face coming back. Orange Cassidy and Bryan Danielson. And the whole Orange Cassidy thing was that he was free. So I get that in a sense. But in my mind, for people who don't know Shibata, let him win a couple. If in a perfect world, let him win a couple of matches and then face Orange Cassidy to get the belt off. For people who don't know who Shibata is in a perfect world.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the question is, I mean, how many matches does Shibata have? I think they're leery about.
I
I don't
also
know.
feel like if you come in and you immediately win a title, people are going to learn what your name is. They're going to, if they don't know who you are, they're going to be looking you up.
Well, yeah, and they could have done it. It didn't have to be a title match, right? Like Shibata could have won, and it could have not been a title match. So Cassidy could have taken the pin and still kept his title if that was the goal. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't have to be a title match. I mean, I understand Cassidy's on this. I'll defend it against anybody, every match I have, but.
I mean, I feel like that
shit
would have
out
been
of
perfect.
somebody.
Shibata could have been champion until Full Gear, have the Danielson match, and then Bryan Danielson is the All Atlantic champion, and then you can just leave it on him forever. Just never take it off of Bryan Danielson. Just let that title reign. That's what I would have done.
Side note, we're gonna back to Shibata. That was dumb as all get out. She gets pump kicked. She's right there. You don't get your title back. All right, let's wrap this up. I was into it, but when you that close and you don't get your title back, come on now, come on now, fam. Back to Shibata. All right.
So they've done a lot of hyping up Nyla versus Jade, but I don't think there's any way Nyla actually wins.
Oh, him that no.
Not your fries are back.
I haven't tried them yet, but I want to so bad.
If you are super smacked, they are amazing.
My wife likes them.
It's like a baked potato. It's like a crunchy baked potato with cheese, with nacho cheese.
And that's all you really need. That's all I need. But yeah, no. I want to know. But back to Shibata. I want to know. New Japan's business. What exactly is their business? Like when they do the whole. We can lend. I see you. Like we can lend you your super. We can lend you our superstar. What exactly is going on? Because I feel like you said, this didn't have to be a title match. He could have lost. So what was the negotiations of Shibata versus Orange Cassidy?
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know.
I feel like it's like they made it more complicated than it needed to be, honestly.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
Commercial break. I'll be back.
Commercial break.
At least it's not one of those Blue Chew commercials. Like, I literally had to stop watching Impact live because there were just so many erection commercials.
How did they look? Like, I haven't seen one yet. Like what were they doing? Just the old man was in the bed.
It's just different ones. It's just very awkward because then they'll cut to like in the ring, and it'll just be like, if you had a boner, this probably would.
What happened when people used to be more subtle with their stuff and commercials, man? It was
We never had subtle commercials. They were always very blatant. We just were too young to understand.
Well, like sometimes it was just, it was like it was a couple holding hands, and then the door closes, and that was
the
it.
music. It would always be the HBO Thursday night porn music.
It's like for like Viagra when you want him to be ready, and that was it. And unless your parents fully, unless your parents explain that, You didn't really know. Like, all right, they're going to go on a date in the bedroom. Don't know why, but all right.
The music always gave it away. You knew it was no stuff like that.
It's probably been over 100 years now since they discovered that if you put a picture of a woman on a product, men will likely buy it.
That's been since the dawn of time.
Main event time.
Do they really put this man back in this damn pimp hat?
Yup.
I remember, old boy, what's his name?
Oh, thank God Anthony Ogogo escaped.
Who are you talking about, Blue?
Oh, the barrel.
The music. That music.
The main event music?
No, like that would be the music they would play on commercials. It'd be like Viagra.
Oh, on the Blue Chew commercials, yes, or on the whatever Viagra commercials, yeah.
Back in the 90s, like that would be the music. Or they play like the Val Venus music.
Yeah. Fucking Val Venus.
Either really hard guitar or really hard saxophone. It was like it was either one or the other. It was.
Oh, they remembered Brian Danielson's in the Blackpool Complex song? Okay.
Hey, AR Fox is going to be on Dynamite next week.
When Top Flight coming back? When the old boy get better?
Right?
Let's not jinx it.
Yay! Okay.
No, he's not. That's his one on-screen job.
Right? Mark gets 2 seconds on screen, and that's it.
Like getting the ring. 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes is out. Take him out. Take him out.
I can't believe Jeff Jarrett and Sting are wrestling at AEW Broke Gear in 2022. What the fuck is going on?
Look here, Slapnuts. You're gonna like it. You're gonna watch me. You're gonna like it.
I know somebody like it. Well, yeah, why don't you get that shit lined up? Fuck you. I know somebody like it. We were just watching that movie yesterday.
It is time for the holidays, and it's, to be honest, to be correct, it's fuck you, bitch. I know somebody like it.
That's right. So, I'm too busy laughing at Day saying coming up here with that big old wolf pussy. I'm like, what the fuck? How you gonna tell this woman with your big old wolf pussy? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, you know what wolf pussy is, right?
Yes.
Look, you ain't messing with Miss Pearly.
Tell your daddy I said hi. Freshly squeezed. Uh-oh. I just lost my feed.
Aw.
Mine just has Lee on up.
I got that Peruvian, whatever it is. Peruvian, it's not Peacock. Yeah, well, it's WWE, so.
All right. His new theme song I've grown accustomed to, but I miss the old one because it matches his personality so much better. Huh?
The Pixies one? The Where's My Mind?
Was it in my mind? It's like,
Where's Mine? If you have a streaming service, it's okay.
Like that kind of went better for him, you know?
Well, this was his more original indie music.
Like, I get it, but it's like
on that project, Peacock.
Pigeon.
He's so stupid.
Oh shit! Blue
Right?
got me that time.
No pigeons.
That's hysterical. I can't believe he carries the title in a fucking backpack.
I mean, it's smart. It's very smart.
Hey,
I
Yeah.
called it a pillowcase.
Someone has to be tired carrying that heavy tail belt, whereas you could just put it in a book bag that's more designed for that and just carry it on.
Especially when the belt weighs more than he does.
Don't do that.
my sister worked for TSA, and when the wrestling people came through, she had to actually examine the belt. She's like, "Oh wow, it's actually a real gold. It actually was." She's like, she said it was really pretty heavy.
Damn. Who do you guys think wins this match? You think Cassidy wins?
Of course.
Yes, like we haven't seen this person in so long.
But I do appreciate the fact that they have a belt consistently defended on TV again.
I was playing, but they made the all ocean title now the TNT what the TNT title was supposed to be.
But what it was until you know.
I know.
We don't talk about that time.
We won't. It's over. It's over. We won't talk
We
about
survived.
it. We survived. We survived.
That's all.
It was a long behind 3 months. I felt like it was longer.
Was it only 3 months?
I felt like it was longer. I think I'm rounding down. I really do.
I think it was 9. I felt like it was an unwanted, unnecessary, like bad relationship, and those usually last like 9 months. I need Lee Johnson to get a push and just like, because bro has improved so much.
Well, I'm very surprised. So yeah, he's been out, right? He hasn't been on Dark or Elevation. Lee Johnson.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a minute. I mean, he's been back. I think he was on maybe this week, but yes, he was out for a while.
Rest in peace, man.
What?
The Soprano dude. He's watching the HBO commercial. The Soprano dude just came on his television.
Tony Soprano?
No. I'm ahead of you guys.
No.
I was talking about the Tombstone pile driver.
Oh,
I just saw that. Yep.
I was like, what's up?
I'm picturing picture, yeah.
Okay, now I'm there. But yeah. So like, I'm very like, you bring him back, I would ask, would he still want to be in the factory? Like, do you want to be like, do you still want to be in the factory, or you want to?
Well, before he left, he wasn't in the factory. He was with the Andersons.
Yeah.
Because you remember, like, that split that they had when it was like the factory.
Yeah, because Brock and Lee wrestled a few times as a tag team.
Yeah, you had Glock Anderson, you had Big Shotty, and you had Armed Anderson.
Yeah, I remember, like, what happened to them? Man.
Glock and Armed are doing indies, I think, getting him more reps and doing Dark and Elevation too.
Okay.
Because you gotta remember, like, Brock really was not a wrestler. Like, he went to college.
He went to college.
But I didn't think he looked that bad. I mean, I thought he was doing okay. I mean, you could always use more seasoning, obviously.
His dad is Arn Anderson. Do you understand?
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
I don't know.
Big guy's a big shadow for sure, no doubt.
ECU just because of his dad's name.
Oh, yeah.
And he, like, and it wasn't a situation where he could come in with a different name and not take his, like, dude.
He can't even do that because he looks like his damn dad.
Like, I was like, I'm not sure what your mama
He looks just like him, yeah.
Your mama had nothing to do with your birth. No offense. You know, your mama had nothing to do with
like,
your
you
birth.
can lie, but we know who you are.
Your dad pulled a Zeus. He pulled a Zeus and I'll shoot him.
But all right. So that's cool. But like, it seems like besides Young Bucks and Omega, the roster was more people than this, and it feels like we cut it in half without even knowing. Oh, look, you
Well,
kitty.
Tony rotates them
Uh,
out typically around the pay-per-views so that it's kind of relatively fresh and he can always keep folks pretty healthy doing that. You also have to add in, there's COVID, there's flu, there's travel issues. Then you have AEW and you're trying to split them off into ROH as well, trying to divvy that up.
Yeah.
And people doing indie stuff, like it's a lot.
Yeah, and I get that to a point, but it really just feels like we're seeing the same faces, and you have more people, like the trios thing, right? Where are all the teams at? I thought we had more teams and that's why we needed the belt, but now I feel like all the teams are gone.
yeah, and the belt's not defended those belts aren't defended very often either. Like,
You know who you can blame? You know who the blame lies with?
well, of course.
Paul
CM Punk.
Castiel. Paul Castiel. If it hadn't been for Paul Castiel, we wouldn't be in this dilemma now, would we? If he had just put on his big boy pants, he'd be all right. But because he's a whiny bitch, here we are.
Yeah, I
Well
mean,
said.
I agree with that to a certain extent, and at the same time, I think this is an endemic problem to wrestling. I think WWE had this issue way before AEW was ever around. I think you have this issue where if you have too many people, you don't have enough screen time for everybody. But if you don't have enough people, you just see the same people all the time. And I don't know how to manage that. There's a fine line there where you have guys that are your regulars, but you can't show them too much. But at the same time, you still have to show them because that's what people want to see. I mean, and it's been a problem the WWE's had for years, and AEW has an issue now because they have too many guys and not enough screen time.
Like, honestly, just do this. Like Lee Johnson versus Orange Cassidy. If you just give me 2 matches per show of like a veteran or a seasoned person that we know versus a new guy to get him like not even over, just the scene. That's all I'm really asking
Whoa.
for.
Who's that guy?
That was
Oh, that's Camarado. Okay,
that was the old boy that had the old
yeah,
nasty little oil chest up.
yeah, that's Camarado. I was like, he looked weird for a second because he didn't have his pimp hat on.
And he did that. Yeah, exactly.
I love these matches where Orange Cassidy actually tries.
Right? He's trying way more because he's champ now. It's nice.
Uh,
Ooh.
well, time for the orange punch. Like I get it. I understand. Wrestling is fake, but like when Roman Reigns does a Superman punch, like even though I don't like it and I think it looks dumb, it's believable. He's a big, huge guy in one punch. Yes, especially if he's coming at you flying like that. But Orange Cassidy, like
Don't
I
do orange
just
like
don't buy
that.
it. I just don't buy that he's knocking anybody out, even flying like that. Like, the orange punch is a bad move for him. Myself, I like this. I like that finisher, the beach break, the one he just
Right?
won with. But I'm not a fan of the
I
orange punch.
don't hate Orange Cassidy, but I would choose Toru Yano any day of the week over him.
Oh yeah, for sure, no doubt. But they're buddies.
They are buddies,
Give the
Oh
people
my
and they both have
god.
a similar shtick. It's just like Toru Yano will win a Rumble match without ever actually getting into the ring because the last 2 guys both knock each other out before he gets in.
No doubt. No doubt.
Like that kind of stuff. Like you gotta love Toru Yano.
Oh yeah, I like Yano much better than Orange Cassidy.
Like that would be hilarious if WWE would ever do that. I'm just saying. Where 28 and 29 knock each other out of the ring, and then 30 comes down and just like, well, okay, I guess it's me.
Right?
Nobody else is in the ring. I'm number 30.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Well,
Well then.
That
did,
that
did,
that was a moment.
did he get hit? Did everybody's feet just kind of cut off?
Nope.
I thought no. His
Nothing.
arm was bleeding. I'm like, when did that happen? Yeah.
Mine cut off when Cole Carter was in the middle.
Wasn't he the fake Sting?
Oh, so I think
Yeah.
Okay.
You know the big disappointment before you had like Jeff Jarrett disappointment. You know.
Oh man.
Show was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't think it was great, and it should be better leading up to Full Gear.
Full Gear.
Not tomorrow, but next Saturday. I mean, I know they got one more week, but yeah, it should be ramping up more.
I would say
especially
thumbs down, but thumbs up, thumbs middle. Either one of those, I'd agree with.
Yeah, I think it's the thumbs in the middle. I mean, I'd give it 3 out of 5 or so. I mean, 6 or
Like
7
y'all-
out of 10.
like y'all said, Full Gear's coming up. I need at least one of these storylines to be on the show. At least one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Unless y'all gonna do some of the tree monsters.
No doubt, no doubt. You guys have a match of the night?
I think it has to be the main event.
I have to go with the opener.
Yeah.
Bandito versus Whoosh.
No. He's talking about the match that actually opened the card.
See, I remember it.
It was that memorable. None of us remember it. Dante Martin and Brian Cage.
Oh, okay. All right, give me a minute. Let me think. It was good, but it was an hour. But wow, okay, one minute here.
Y'all, off topic because I just found someone who's just getting into wrestling because she saw gifts. She doesn't know about the Montreal screw job. She learned about it today.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one.
She was a HBK fan before. Now, not so much.
Now, not so much. You know,
I was all like, "I'll lose it tomorrow on Raw. I'll lose it tomorrow on Raw."
Yeah, right. I mean, that was kind of. It was an untenable situation. I mean, I don't necessarily think they did Brett right, but to be fair, I mean, you can't let him leave with your title.
You can't let him leave with
you can't let him go to WCW with your fucking title. Like you can't.
But it's not like it was.
He did not.
The fuck he wasn't.
So what?
It's not like
he does not want to lose.
It's not like it was his last day. He was still there for a while longer before he went to WCW.
Yeah, I know, but still, I don't know.
No,
I mean, they did it the wrong way. They did it the wrong way, but
he would have lost to Sean in a much more graceful way that wasn't in Montreal. But Vince, being Vince, had to let it happen in Montreal. It didn't have to happen there because
Brett said he would lose it on Raw the next day.
That's what he
cannot be so nice.
So you guys always talk about being in for the pettiness and the chaos, and that's what this is. And now you don't like it.
No,
like,
because that's
out of pettiness, Vince fucked a Canadian in Canada. They were trying to fuck him. Like
there are places that you just don't do certain things for certain folks. Like back in the day in Puerto Rico, you were not a heel and feeling safe in Puerto Rico. That's what it was. In Canada, you don't screw Brett with his arch nemesis. If they were literally superhero and supervillain, that's them. You don't do that. If Canadians had not been so polite, it could have been a Chicago crowd in ECW and John Cena.
I don't know.
But Canadians are too damn polite, so you know. It had to be one Canadian who, you know, Vince one time.
That it really is weird where it's like y'all are the best wrestling country in the world, but y'all don't have the innards to do anything like to go over the edge, especially when your voice gets screwed.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can see it from both perspectives. Again, I don't think they handled it the right way, but I can see it from both perspectives. But yeah, I mean, that's definitely one of those things that you got to know about wrestling. So if you're getting involved, you want to be learning about the Montreal Screwjob for sure.
Yeah. Don't blame my boo. Blame Vince.
So I was super excited for Bandito and Roosh, but it ended kind of shitty. So that I was hoping that would be my match of the night, but I guess I'll have to go with Cassidy.
I'm gonna blame your boo because he was giving Vince pussy. Anywho, I'm going to go with Bandito.
Well, we are not.
I'm going Bandito and Roosh, even though that ending kind of sucked.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Yeah. What about an LVP? I'm going Jade since she still didn't get her title back.
That was a very poor segment. You punk kick her. You was right there. Just reach down and get the belt.
Like, I love Jade and I hate, picking her as LVP for anything, but that was a weird, that didn't come off well.
And then who was the security?
That's my LVP.
The security?
Right there is my LVP. I'm tired of security. I'm tired of stress. I'm tired of it.
In the freaking way.
Get her. She want her belt. Let her get her belt. You let her run away with the belt. Let Jade get her for the belt. Stop holding her back.
But they top flight security of the world.
Well, they
Why
need
you
to holy moly
like that? Top flight security of the world.
Top flight security of the world, Craig, of the world.
All right, so yeah, LVP, not Jade, will say the security for now.
Sammy, who you got as LVP? Whatever you're drinking is the LVP?
New Japan.
Why New Japan?
Because they could have done more. They could have done more. I want to see more interconnectivity.
That's New Japan's fault?
No, Sammy, it's supposed to be like this.
Right, yeah, like this.
But there's a lot more people.
For this show.
It's a scissor orgy.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus. All right. Do we want to make some quick picks for tomorrow's NWA show? I know that we're not all super hot on it, but do we want to make quick picks real quick or no?
I mean, we can, but I don't know a doggone person who's there, so it's gonna be a flip of a coin. It's gonna be a flip of a coin if you want to do that.
I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to.
The losers are gonna be the people who watch that show.
So there is a pay-per-view this month that so Stardom and New Japan are doing a cross-promotion show.
Okay.
So half New Japan, half Stardom.
When is that? When is that?
At the end of this month.
Okay.
That'll be good.
We should definitely do that.
Is it airing at night or in the like?
Is it at a reasonable hour?
That part.
I do not know.
That we do not know.
Why are you even asking that?
It might start at 1 a.m. That's a very likely thing.
All right. Well, anyone got anything else before we wrap it up?
I'm looking right now to see what time it comes on.
Okay.
November 20th.
Say that again.
Is it the one that's November 20th?
That might be it. I just know it's at the end of this month.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Historic X-Over, like historic crossover.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Okay, tell me start times. Why does no one have start times?
Because they probably they don't even know.
Right.
Like they have
someone's still trying to calculate the time difference.
Like they have the full card. They just Don't have a time. It's literally how do you not have a start time? Oh yeah, because it's gonna be Kyrie versus what you call it?
That's messed up, Blue.
I will watch any of this.
I guess I'm no one. I actually watch NWA, but whatever.
Yeah,
Pixels is an interesting movie. I kind of enjoyed it. It's not, it's not the greatest film, but it's all right.
I have no idea what Pixel.
You mean the Adam Sandler movie?
The Adam Sandler movie, yeah.
That was cool. That's
it's all right.
Saturday. That's a cool Saturday morning movie. If there's nothing on television, you see it. I'm gonna hit it. It's actually pretty. It's like it's nice. It's nice.
It does. I don't see a start time, so yeah.
All right. Well, when it gets closer, we can figure it out. But yeah, if we could arrange or watch along, I mean, I would do that or whatever.
Wait,
if it's at a reasonable hour, I'd be in.
Yeah,
Kyrie.
For sure.
Just wait and see.
I can flip my sleep schedule. I can, yeah. I can do 5 a.m. That works for me. Yeah.
Yes, that works for you. Yes.
That means it'd be like, look, I'm gonna be real. If y'all see me at 5 a.m. on a watch along, just understand that I'm not any good for the next 2 to 3 business days. All right. I'm too old. All right, thanks, folks. Anybody got anything else?
I do not.
All right. So you can catch us. Nobody's going to watch along tomorrow. So you can catch us on Tuesday for the Cookout Podcast at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central Standard, and 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time. We'll be talking about a bunch of different topics. It'll get random. It'll get weird. That's who we are. Accept us, love us. We're amazing. You can also find us here next Friday watching along Rampage as they continue on the journey to Full Gear, which is next Saturday.
Wow, next Saturday.
So get ready. We're going to have 2 watch-alongs, 1 podcast next week. So get ready to see us. As usual, you can follow us on all of our socials. We are on Facebook. Of course, we are on YouTube, and we are on Twitter. Come interact with us. We're pretty awesome and amazing. Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's all. We'll be here next week. Peace, y'all.
Thanks, y'all.
We don't talk about mountain time. Probably too stoned to care anyways.
No mountain time.
Probably too stoned to care anyways.